First, let's set the unit setup to US standard and decimal inches. Click on the perspective viewport and press Alt-W to maximize it. Press F4 to toggle edge faces. Next, press S to toggle the snap. Now, create a cylinder. In the Create panel, click on the cylinder, then in the viewport. At the center of the grid, left-click and drag to set the radius. Now, let go of the left-click and drag up to set the height. Then click again to finish the command. Next, while still in the Create panel, set the radius to 1.75 and the height to 6. Also, set the height segments to 1. And the cap segments to 3. And finally, rename it from cylinder to mug. Right-click to finish the creation command. Back in the viewport, press S again to toggle off 3D snap. And press Z to zoom into selected. Next, go to the Modify panel. With the mug still selected, add an Edit Poly modifier. Press 2 to go to Edge mode. Using the Swift tool, which we have set to the shortcut key, press Ctrl R. And add 2 loop cuts, about roughly below the middle of the mug. And another one below it. Right-click to finish the command. Next, select 2 horizontal edges, the one below the middle edge, and the one below that. Press Alt-L. This converts the selected edges into edge loops. Note, hold Ctrl to add more to current selections. Click on the % snap toggle. Using the Scale tool, scale along the X and Y axis to 80%. Click anywhere in the viewport to deselect everything. Next, in the selection rollout of the Edit Poly modifier, tick the checkbox next to Ignore back facing. This prevents us from selecting faces, edges, or vertices that are not directly visible to our current view. Now, let's select the top part polygons of the mug. Press 4 to go to polygon mode. Then, press Q a few times to cycle through the selection types until you get to the paint selection region. In the viewport, click and drag over the top of the mug to select all the polygons on the top part of the mug. Then press Delete. Next, in the Modify panel, let's add a shell modifier. This will add thickness to the mug. Set the outer amount to 0. And the inner amount to 0.15. Next, add a new Edit Poly modifier. Press 2 to go to Edge mode. In the viewport, select 2 edges from the top of the mug. And another one from the bottom. Remember, pressing Ctrl while selecting will add more selections. Press Alt-L to convert the selected edges to loops. Next, go to the Edit Edges rollout. And click the Chamfer Settings button. Set the chamfer amount to 0.025. And the segments to 2. And click OK. Now, let's add a Mesh Smooth modifier. This will smooth out the appearance of the mug. Next, go back to the Edit Poly modifier. Press 2 for Edge mode. Press Ctrl R for the Swift Loop tool. And let's add some more support loops to refine the shape of the mug a bit further. This concludes the first part of the travel mug modeling process. See you in the next video.